M0FXB, let's load the new firmware for the ANYTONE 578, and I'm hoping this one's got the satellite feature. So on the right here, we're on the Bridgecom Systems website, so big thank you to them. Just click download version 2.08, and I'll create a new folder called, on the right hand side, just move my photograph over a bit. Just here, when I'm wiggling, I'm going to go right click, new folder. I'll just call it 578 SAT. Okay, there it is there. Then we'll go to the download that I just did. Click the down arrow, click the zip file, and we'll get this extraction window here. And we'll go extract to, and then we'll put it in the 578 SAT folder. Click OK. Okay, close that, and then the next thing is to double click that folder, and we're going to open up the software because I want to read my radio, which is connected via the micro USB on this side into my PC. And then we're going to run the CPS. So we'll double click. There's a lot of files here, but we're only interested in one at the moment. That's the CPS, which is the programming software. Double click, click more, and then run anyway. And yes, and let that run through. And it will launch at the end. Create desktop. And it will launch full screen, but we'll minimize it. Launch. You just hit the little squares, and then you can sort of drag it to a smaller size, like so. And then you can move that down a bit. So go to your, at the bottom you've got your Windows square. So right click the Windows square, the blue ones. Go to Device Manager and get your port number, which is, double click ports, which is COM23 listed there under ports, GD32, virtual COM23. Okay, close that. So remember that number. Then at the top of your software, go set, click the word set, then set COM, down, then set COM, and then you're going to select 23 and go OK. And with a bit of luck, you can now go program, read, and click OK, because we're going to save that. So they are nice and fast. And it's just rebooting. Click OK. As it reboots, it's a bit glary, isn't it? It's quite a bright screen, isn't it? Anyway, that's rebooted and nothing has changed. We haven't changed anything. So now we're going to go. Now, a quick tip before we go forward, we're going to go Tools, and then we're going to go to Options here, and just make sure we've turned, I'm going to turn all these on now, APRS, everything, Bluetooth, handset, I'll just turn these four on for now, click OK, I'm going to go right to radio. Now, I have got the Bluetooth BT01 connected to this device, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, there you go. Come on then. Click OK. Now at the end of this, they recommend you factory reset, and I think you're meant to, but I'm a bit worried about losing my BT01 settings because that was really hard to load up. But anyway, I'm going to try it without first. So now we'll load the firmware. So if we just show you what the firmware is at the moment, I'm going to go to Menu and then turn to Settings, push the button, Device Info, and we are on 2.07. Okay, so the one we're putting in is 2.08. So cable connector, we need to get it into firmware mode. Now it's a bit tricky on this one. So you don't actually turn it off at first. You leave it on, and it's quite tricky with. And you're going to press exit menu, turn off, then turn on. Oh, it's done it. Actually, it's done it. It's flashing. I won't do anything else now. With other radios, you turn them off first and then turn them on, don't you? Right, okay. So now we'll go to the software. We're going to go Program, over to Tools, down to Firmware Upgrade. Click it. We get this window. Now see at the bottom here, this is the bit you've got to look out for. It's like a shield. You click the shield and go yes. And it opens up another firmware window. Sometimes you don't need that. Then you want the COM, which is 23, because sometimes the window will open automatically. Now open the firmware file. We're going to go back to, remember we created that folder called 578 on my desktop. So 578 SAT, double click the yellow folder. And you're looking for, this time, ignore CPS. You're now looking for firmware, that looks like it, 2.08 firmware. And that is for the plus, which is the one I've got. So make sure you get the right one. And, ooh, you've got AT and GD. So now I'm confused which one to use. So the last time I did the firmware, it was the GD one. I don't know the difference, but we're going to do that. Click OK, and then write. Click OK. Ooh, something's happening. That's what we like. Now, I don't know if I showed it, but definitely save everything before you do this. Because you read the radio, save everything, then do all this. Okay. Update complete. Let's exit, turn it back on. Like so. So we should still have our settings, so we haven't actually factory reset it, so it should all still be in there really. So the crucial one is go menu, and let's see if the satellite one is there. No. Okay, well, let's we might have to factory reset. But anyway, let's just go menu and go down to set device info. Yeah, we're up to firmware 2.08. I saw that. So I've just saved it anyway. I've just gone file and then save. So just to make sure we don't lose everything. Then we'll do the factory reset thing. So apparently we turn the radio off. Hold this button here, the P2, and turn on. Keep your fingers on, and then you go confirm. Now we're going to do the time, so let's work it out. There you are. So the time is, my UTCs I think is 0. Yeah, just leave it like that. And then to move along, press, yeah, and it's 2024. Press this one, 9, 17. You need this if you're going to use satellite as well. And the time is 11:12. Let's do like so, and then confirm. We've got the time in there. Let that go on. Let's just see if I don't even know if the satellite has been added to this firmware version. I'm just literally winging it. So we just quickly go menu, set, then no, not set. Keep going. And we're actually looking for GPS, then we're looking for satellite. So I can't see that it's there. So that's okay. And then what we'll do is So it looks like it's not in this. It is still the latest firmware. And then we're going to go File, sorry, Write to Radio, click OK. And just bring everything back where it was. I'm curious to know if my BT01 will work now that I've factory reset it. Although I did, I have sent the code plug, the same code plug that I had before to it. Soon find out. Let's let it come on. Unless we have to enable the satellite. Let me see if it's in the actual code plug. That will be interesting. Because in the code plug, at the bottom here, no, it's not even in the new CPS. Look. So yeah, that's a shame. But I hope they bring that in, because that'll be fun. Okay, B01 here. Let's see if it connects. It has. So that's good news, because I didn't really want to load that up again because it's really hard. There you are, and now we can listen to everything. This isn't an actual radio, although it looks like one. It's actually a Bluetooth microphone with a screen, and it controls everything, literally everything. There's your menu, look. Sorry about this. Let's not put this on the screen. Bye for now, 7.3. Firmware version 2.08 and CPS 1.21, 7.3.